What if one day you wake up and see that the power's out? The grid's gone down, roads are blocked, signals are dead, and everything you thought you could count on has gone silent. Your phone's useless, your lights won't turn on, the city that never slept just blinked off like a switch. Now it's just you and whatever's in your hands. In that moment, you realize something. Survival isn't about where you are, it's about what you've got. The question is, when the world glitches, are you stuck with yesterday's tools, or are you ready with tomorrow's? Survival used to mean a knife, a compass, maybe a few matches if you were lucky, but 2025 is a whole different world. The threats are smarter, the disruptions last longer, and the line between prepared and panicked is thinner than ever. From solar-powered generators that fit in your backpack to tools that can purify water, light your path, and charge your lifeline, the gear we'll cover today isn't just cool, it's critical. These aren't luxury toys or collector's items. These are the survival gadgets you'll want within arm's reach when everything else falls behind. So buckle up. Whether you're a weekend prepper, an outdoor adventurer, or just someone who doesn't like depending on the grid, this list is for you. Let's dive into the top 25 survival gadgets of 2025 and see which one could make the difference when the lights go out. Category number 5, emergency essentials. When the world goes sideways, the first few hours matter more than anything. You're not thinking about luxury, you're thinking about air, fire, water, communication, and keeping your body intact. These are the gadgets that buy you those crucial hours, the tools that make chaos manageable. Number 1, the multi-tool. When everything fails, this is the gadget that turns panic into precision. A good multi-tool isn't just a knife, it's your wrench, screwdriver, plier, wire cutter, mini saw, and can opener all in one compact frame. Think of it as a full workshop you can carry in your pocket. The difference between a solid multi-tool and a cheap one can mean everything. Modern survival designs are made from high-strength alloys with one-hand operation and built-in tools like a fire starter, screwdriver, saw, and whistle, all packed into a compact frame. You are not wasting seconds looking for separate gear, you are adapting in real time. Whether you are cutting cord, fixing a generator, or opening sealed food supplies, a good multi-tool becomes your entire toolbox in your palm. Simple, reliable, and ready when everything else is not. Number 2, fire starter kit. Fire is warmth, light, protection, and morale. But in 2025, lighters can run dry and matches can fail. That's why a ferro rod and windproof striker are non-negotiable. They throw sparks at over 3,000 degrees Celsius, hot enough to ignite damp tinder or stove fuel even in rain or snow. Modern fire kits are compact and reliable, with magnesium shavings for instant ignition and paracord handles that double as cordage. Some even include waterproof tinder capsules so you can strike fire when everything else is soaked. And here's the key. You don't just carry one. Redundancy matters. A good kit means you have a primary and backup ignition source. Ferro rod, lighter, and a mini stove tab all stored together. Number 3, water filtration pen bottle combo. Water is life, but post-disaster, it's also a risk. Contaminated supplies can take you down faster than hunger or exposure. That's where modern filtration pens and bottles change the game. A water filter bottle is one of those tools that quietly decides whether you last a day or a week in the wild. It uses internal pressure and advanced carbon filtration to remove bacteria, viruses, and heavy metals in seconds, giving you clean water wherever you find it. There is no pumping, no waiting, and no complicated setup. Just fill, press, and drink. The newer designs can handle hundreds of refills before needing a replacement cartridge, making them reliable companions for long treks or emergencies. Portable pen models take it further, using ultraviolet light to sterilize up to a liter of water in less than a minute. That means a muddy stream, a hotel tap, or even collected rainwater can become safe to drink on the spot. What's new in 2025? Smart filters that monitor usage and alert you when it's time to replace the cartridge. These tools aren't just backup, they're your portable water infrastructure. Whether you're tapping a river, puddle, or old pipe, you've got safe hydration at your fingertips. Number 4, hand crank. When the grid goes dark, information becomes your most valuable resource. A hand crank or solar emergency radio is your bridge to weather alerts, evacuation orders, or simple reassurance that you're not alone. Forget the old bulky models. Modern emergency radios are light, compact, and built for reliability. They can charge through a hand crank, solar panel, or USB, and many also work as flashlights and power banks for your phone. In a blackout or storm, this one device keeps you connected, powered, and informed when every other signal fades. In a total blackout, this single device becomes your connection to government channels, shortwave bands, and even local broadcasts. It's the gadget that turns silence into awareness. And yes, the hand crank feels old school, but when your phone's a paperweight, that crank could be the sound of hope. Number 5, first aid kit. A survival kit without medical gear is half a plan. You don't need a full hospital. You need targeted tools that handle bleeding, burns, sprains, and shock. Compact trauma kits fit in your pack, but carry military-grade essentials: tourniquets, pressure dressings, burn gel, and clotting gauze. Modern first aid kits are smarter too. Color-coded compartments, quick access tabs, even QR codes linking to video instructions. The right layout can literally save a life. And remember, medical skills multiply the value of this kit. Owning one is half the step. Knowing how to use it is the other half. You're not patching up paper cuts, you're stabilizing yourself or someone you care about until help, if any, arrives. Once those immediate threats are handled, when you've secured fire, water, and first aid, it's time to think bigger. Because surviving the first few hours is one thing. Staying powered and connected after that, that's the real challenge. Category number 4, power and communication. When the lights go out and the grid collapses, survival shifts from reacting to enduring. You can have food, fire, and water, but if you can't power your essentials or communicate, you're stranded in the dark. This next set of gadgets isn't about luxury, it's about staying connected, visible, and functional when the rest of the world goes offline. Number 6, portable solar panel plus foldable battery pack. When the grid's down, sunlight becomes your power source, and modern portable solar kits have turned that into a real advantage. Forget the clunky panels of the past. 2025's foldable solar arrays are thin, flexible, and powerful enough to charge everything from your phone to a drone. Pair it with a high-efficiency lithium battery pack, and you have a microgrid that fits in your backpack. Compact solar panels now unfold in seconds, track sunlight on their own, and keep charging even under cloudy skies. Combine that with a durable power bank, and you have steady energy anywhere. No fuel, no noise, no waiting for the grid to recover. You are not hoping for power anymore. You are carrying it with you. Number 7, your pocket generator. There's nothing like that sinking feeling when your phone dies and every outlet is dead. A high-capacity power bank, we're talking 20,000 milliamp hours or more, turns that fear into control. But the latest generation goes beyond charging. Some versions even combine multiple fast charging ports, built-in LED torches, and smart display readouts. They handle your phone, flashlight, camera, and even small radios all at once. And here's the key: smart current management. These banks auto-regulate to prevent overheating or wasting precious power. They're shock-proof, waterproof, and built for field use. It's the difference between having one more day of communication or total silence. In survival, power equals time, and the right battery pack can buy you both. Number 8, satellite communicator. Cell towers fail. Wi-Fi goes dark. But satellites, they keep spinning. A satellite communicator bridges the isolation gap by letting you send GPS coordinates, check-ins, and short text messages from anywhere on Earth. Satellite communicators have almost become compact lifelines. They sync with your phone via Bluetooth, giving you a familiar interface even when the network is gone. Some now include SOS integration, which is a single button that connects you directly to global rescue coordination centers. Number 9, rechargeable LED lantern. You can't fix, cook, or navigate in the dark. Basically, you're stuck if there is no light. And here is our recommendation on how to counter that. The latest rechargeable LED systems deliver brightness that rivals floodlights, but fit in your hand or clip to your forehead. Modern headlamp or lantern hybrids give you variable brightness, long battery life, and USB recharging from solar panels or power banks. Many even feature red light modes to preserve night vision, motion sensors for hands-free use, and magnetic bases for quick setup. The secret isn't just the light, it's efficiency. You're getting hours of illumination from a few watts, and they recharge quietly from renewable power. In pitch blackness, this small gadget becomes the difference between paralysis and progress. Number 10, vehicle power and jump kit.
When mobility and energy meet, a vehicle becomes more than transportation, it's a survival hub. A portable inverter and jump starter combo turns your car into a power station, capable of running lights, tools, or charging batteries even when fuel is low. Compact units can jumpstart a dead vehicle, power a fridge, or recharge multiple devices via AC, DC, and USB outlets. With built-in surge protection and smart clamps, they're safer and faster than traditional boosters. It's one of those tools you don't appreciate until you need it, then it becomes the MVP. Because whether you're stranded on a dark highway or trying to keep your freezer cold in a blackout, this single box can mean the difference between stuck and self-sufficient. Your car might not be moving, but with the right inverter kit, your world doesn't stop. Category number 3, mobility and shelter. Once you've powered up and reconnected, the next question hits: where do you go? When staying put becomes dangerous, whether from floods, fires, or unrest, mobility and shelter are your lifelines. These are the gadgets that let you move smart, stay dry, and create a safe zone anywhere. Number 11. Tarp system with anchoring kit. Shelter is the line between exposure and survival. And in 2025, tarp systems have evolved from bulky nylon sheets to ultralight, quick-deploy survival architecture. The best part about them is that these emergency shelters are compact enough to fit in your hand, but strong enough to withstand brutal winds and driving rain. With reflective coatings for heat management and pre-attached guy lines, you can pitch one in under a minute. No tent poles, no guesswork. The best kits now come with carbon fiber stakes and reinforced anchor cords that hold even in soft or flooded ground. In a blackout city or remote wilderness, this setup becomes your instant roof and provides protection from rain, wind, and cold without weighing you down. It's more than gear. It's peace of mind, knowing that wherever you are, you can make somewhere livable again. Number 12, inflatable or foldable emergency raft. Floods are now among the fastest growing global disasters, and most people underestimate how fast water moves. That's why modern inflatable rafts and multi-use aid mattresses are becoming essential in any serious survival kit. They inflate in minutes, manually or via foot pump, and double as insulated sleeping pads when deflated. Some even feature integrated reflective panels for signaling and built-in tie-down points for hauling supplies. In urban environments, they serve as flotation rescue devices. In wilderness zones, they become transport for gear across flooded terrain. In every sense, it's the gadget you hope you'll never need, but when you do, it can save your life and your equipment. Number 13, urban escape pack. When things start to fall apart with streets jammed, power gone, and people panicking, disorganization becomes a silent killer. That's where the right pack stops being just a bag and starts being your mobile lifeline. An urban escape backpack isn't built for style, it's built for structure under pressure. Every pocket has a purpose. Tools up front, hydration at the core, quick access panels for med gear or comms. Even in the dark, your hands know where everything is. The hydration bladder keeps you moving when water stops flowing. The mole webbing lets you attach pouches or tools on the fly. And the internal organization turns chaos into calm because when your adrenaline spikes, muscle memory should lead, not confusion. Whether you're bugging out, navigating a blackout city, or just trying to get home through the unknown, this isn't just a backpack. It's your command post on your shoulders. Number 14, compact multi-fuel stove. Cooking, boiling, sterilizing, fire is at the heart of survival. But hauling fuel canisters everywhere is yesterday's game. The new generation of compact multi-fuel stoves changes that. They use what is already around you like twigs, dry leaves, wood chips, or small pieces of biomass to create a clean, steady flame that works for both cooking and power generation. Some models can even convert excess heat into small amounts of electricity, letting you charge a flashlight, radio, or communication device while you boil water. The efficiency is remarkable for their size. These stoves fold flat, fit easily in a pack, and light quickly even in damp or windy conditions. There are no fragile gas tanks to worry about, no need for liquid fuel, and no waste to carry out. When the grid is gone and temperatures drop, that small stove becomes the center of everything. It gives you a way to cook food, sterilize water, and warm your hands all at once. It reminds you that survival is not about what you carry, it is about how well you can turn what is already around you into the energy you need to keep going. Number 15, Thermal survival sleeping bag. You lose heat fast, and hypothermia doesn't care if you're indoors or out. A proper thermal sleeping system gives your body the insulation it needs to survive cold nights without power. The newest thermal bags combine lightweight synthetic insulation with heat-reflective liners that trap up to 90% of body warmth. Some even feature breathable membranes to prevent condensation, keeping you dry and warm instead of clammy. Add an emergency liner made from NASA-grade Mylar, and you've got a setup that folds smaller than a football but can save your life in freezing rain or blackout winter nights. The goal isn't comfort, it's endurance. Because when the temperature drops, the person who can conserve body heat wins. Mobility gives you options. Shelter gives you resilience. But adaptability is what sustains you. Because even the best gear won't matter if you can't adjust when the systems around you start to fail. Category number 2. Survival tech and adaptation. This is where modern survival steps into the future. Tools that sense, think, and adapt help you react faster and smarter. When everything around you starts failing, these gadgets don't just assist, they extend your capability. Number 16. Smart water monitor. In any crisis, clean water becomes the line between survival and sickness. A smart water sensor ensures that line never breaks. It detects leaks, analyzes purity, pH, and even bacteria levels. Compact and Bluetooth enabled, these gadgets can monitor stored water or filtration systems in real time. Some models send alerts directly to your phone or satellite communicator when contamination is detected so you can fix a problem before it makes you sick. Whether you're collecting rainwater, purifying from a stream, or managing limited reserves, this small tool transforms guesswork into certainty. Number 17. Portable air purifier. If the last few years have taught us anything, it's that air isn't guaranteed to be safe. Between urban fires, industrial leaks, and dust storms, air quality can drop in minutes. Enter a new generation of hybrid air protection gear designed for both movement and shelter. These wearable purifiers combine advanced filtration with small, rechargeable fans that keep airflow steady and breathable even when the air outside is thick with smoke or dust. They remove fine particles, pathogens, and chemical traces while still allowing you to move, speak, and breathe comfortably for long periods. For shelter use, compact air purifiers have become a quiet but essential part of any off-grid setup. Small units powered by batteries or portable solar systems can cycle air through multi-stage filters, trapping dust, spores, and lingering toxins that build up in enclosed spaces. Some can even neutralize odors and smoke, keeping your air clean when ventilation is limited. You do not think much about air until it turns against you. In wildfires, dust storms, or industrial leaks, every breath becomes a calculation. These small systems turn panic into calm, giving you the confidence to stay put, rest, and think clearly while others are struggling to breathe. In a crisis, clean air is not a luxury, it is the first layer of survival. Number 18. Drone with thermal or low-light camera. When visibility drops, information becomes everything. A mini drone equipped with thermal or low-light vision is more than a toy, it's your remote scout. In a survival context, they can locate heat signatures, track movement, or assess damage from a safe distance without exposing you to risk. Farmers use them to find missing livestock. Rescue teams use them to locate stranded people. For you, it's situational awareness on demand, seeing what's beyond the smoke, flood, or debris without taking a step forward. In uncertain terrain, this little machine becomes your silent overwatch and a modern equivalent of climbing the tallest tree, only faster and safer. Number 19. Wearable tracker. When you can't depend on the grid, your own data becomes mission critical. This is where these rugged watches go weeks without charging, pulling energy from the sun while tracking location, altitude, heart rate, and even barometric pressure. In survival mode, they can record your route, so even if you lose signal, you can navigate back to base. Some come with emergency beacons or Bluetooth links to satellite communicators, letting you send SOS signals with a single press. In short, this is not a fitness gadget. It's a field tool, one that turns your wrist into a command center. Number 20. Off-grid lighting kit. When the lights go out, morale and function drop together. That's where compact LED systems step in. Simple, low power, and game-changing. The latest 12-volt LED strip kits run for hours off portable batteries, solar banks, or even car inverters. These strips can illuminate entire rooms, tents, or vehicles while drawing minimal current, often under 5 watts per meter. Pair them with a low-draw wiring kit, and you can rig emergency lighting through your shelter in minutes. No electrician skills required. Some even include dimmers and red light modes for night vision. It's a small upgrade that makes a massive difference. Light to cook, treat injuries, or simply see the threat coming. Category number 1, hidden gems and EDC, survival gear. When most people think survival gear, they picture big, dramatic tools like generators, radios, and drones. But real survival often comes down to what's on your wrist, in your pocket, or tucked in your glove box. The everyday carry category is where small meets smart. These are the unsung heroes, the tools you forget about until the day they're all that stands between you and disaster. Number 21, paracord bracelet. It looks like a simple bracelet, but woven inside are several meters of high-tensile paracord capable of holding hundreds of pounds. The modern paracord bracelet takes it a step further. Integrated fire starter, whistle, and compass make it a complete mini survival system right on your wrist. Unravel it to secure a shelter, make a tourniquet, or build traps. Use the ferro rod and striker to light a fire, the whistle to signal for help, and the compass to keep direction when your GPS is gone. It's lightweight, wearable, and never left behind. Because when emergencies strike, the best survival tool is the one that's already on you. Number 22, seatbelt cutter combo. At first glance, it's just a sleek metal pen, but twist it and it's a multifunction rescue tool. Tactical pens double as defensive and emergency devices, solid enough to break glass, cut seatbelts, and still write in rain or mud. It's discreet, airline legal in most regions, and built from aircraft-grade aluminum or steel. The pointed tip is engineered for self-defense or breaking through barriers, meaning it's as useful escaping a vehicle as it is jotting notes in the field. This one item can write your coordinates, cut you free, or save your life in a car crash. Small, silent, and always ready. Number 23, signal mirror and SOS beacon. Visibility is survival. Whether you're stranded on a mountain, lost in fog, or signaling rescuers across a canyon, a signal mirror or SOS beacon bridges that last mile between you and rescue. They use sunlight or encoded light signals to catch attention miles away. Modern beacons now integrate GPS, strobe lighting, and distress signals readable by satellites or aircraft. You don't realize how powerful this is until you've seen a beam of reflected sunlight slice through haze and mark your location with pinpoint precision. When radios die and batteries drain, a mirror and beacon speak the oldest language in survival. I'm here. Number 24, folding shovel. Forget the military stereotype, the folding shovel has evolved into a true Swiss Army tool for survivalists. Today's compact entrenching tools feature sharpened edges for chopping, serrations for sawing, and even hidden fire starters or screwdrivers in the handle. Use it to dig trenches for drainage, create fire pits, clear debris, or anchor your shelter. In cold conditions, it can chip through ice. In floods, it helps dig water channels. And when folded, it's compact enough to fit in any go bag or car trunk. It's the kind of tool you don't appreciate until you're in the dirt, then it becomes priceless. Number 25, battery organizer and charger kit. In 2025, batteries are survival. From flashlights to radios to drones, your gear is only as reliable as its power source. That's why a modular battery organizer with a smart charging base is a quiet but essential upgrade. Modern battery management systems have evolved far beyond basic chargers. Today's smart charging hubs can handle multiple battery types like AA, AAA, 18650, and more, recognizing each cell automatically and adjusting the charging rate for maximum life and efficiency. Many can draw power from both USB and portable solar sources, giving you steady, renewable charging even off-grid. But power is only half the story. The real advantage comes from organization. Modular storage systems built for preppers keep your batteries dry, protected, and easy to identify in low light. With separate compartments and quick access designs, you can swap a drained cell for a charged one in seconds without rummaging through gear. In a blackout, this setup becomes your energy command center. No more hunting for spare batteries or guessing which ones still hold charge. Everything's labeled, charged, and sealed against weather. And there it is, the often forgotten layer of survival, the small gear that keeps your systems running when the big ones break. You can have solar panels, radios, and water purifiers, but without these everyday tools, you're only half ready. Remember, Survival isn't about fear, it's about preparation. And the best time to get ready was yesterday, and the second best is right now. So tell me, which of these gadgets are you already carrying, and which one caught you off guard? Drop it in the comments below. I read them all. Hit that like button if you learned something new, share this with your prepper crew, and don't forget to subscribe.